I'm Chris Cheney, and I've been in the sport almost 20 years now. I started in Tennessee at a recreational club called About Fencing. My first coach was actually Casey Chandler. He coached in the Navy and started a recreational club, and I joined needing a high school PE credit. And from there, I fell in love with the sport. So I've been coaching professionally as my job my entire adult life. I got into coaching when my late father-in-law asked me to open a club. He was going to run it, and I got into it. And so I started coaching. Nothing like giving somebody a saber at their foil and saying, "Welcome to fencing," right? And seeing their eyes light up and teaching them how to hit, how to move. You see who they are, and you see the joy. It just comes right out. The relationship that a coach has with the student is incredibly important. That relationship has to be very, very strong and based on the trust and the knowledge and education of the coach. Because the coach should always be there for the student in a way that's supportive to them and can give them a way forward in fencing. Fencing is an amazing sport for kids because it gives them a full range of opportunities to become who they are. They get to play, they get to focus, and it gives them a lot of opportunities. But it's a place where you can go and really be yourself, and if you don't know who you are, to find yourself. Technique, balance, attitude. Right? For Saber, if your technique is bad, you're just not going to be able to succeed. Right? Being able to give the student a good base technical level, and then being able to communicate them how fencing can benefit them as a person, and going from there. I have an eye for the technique, the aesthetic of fencing, and one of my superpowers is to reverse engineer the things that I'm able to see and be able to communicate them to the athletes. The goals I have for my students are, first off, is to love fencing. That's what my coach gave me. I hope that all my students fence because they love the sport. My job is to give them the great technique and to put them on that path and to hold them accountable, right, to staying on that path and reaching their goals. And so I always want my students to come in, love what they do, be a part of a team, and reach the highest level they can possibly achieve. I love everything about fencing. I get on strip and the whole world just collapses into that one little moment. Coaches are invaluable to a person as they grow up, both in whatever sport they're in and into life. I still have students, my first generation of students still calls me up and asks me questions. Having a great coach in your life is one of the most valuable things that you can have.